Since we can't do much in the back of the police van, how about I continue the story? Our heroes arrived at the ship they were going to steal. They made it there with no surprises. At least it was until Rory let out a scream. Beneath the tarp on his boat emerged Janet and Aramis, who were definitely not doing anything. Then Allura and her bodyguard Phil also showed up. With everyone there, they started to make a plan on how to take the ship because of the many guards stationed on board. Faye and Chad sneaked onto the front of the ship. Faye put the lone guard into a sleeper hold, while Chad broke into the captain's room and stole his clothing that definitely fit Chad's body. The guard eventually broke free. However, Chad and Faye, posing as the captain and worker, were able to convince him they were here to help and sent him back to the base to save the person they left trapped in a barrel. Meanwhile, Aramis sneaked onto the back of the boat and knocked out one of the guards. However, another guard spotted him. While the guard was readying his crossbow, Allura froze it. He proceeded to jump into the ocean, never to be seen again. With the deck taken, most of the crew started preparing for the journey and readying the sails. Meanwhile, our heroes entered the ship to clean up any stragglers. They managed to find a suspicious chest, but they were too busy to try to open it, and definitely not for any other reason. They also found a guard who was sleeping. However, with the power of teamwork, they were able to subdue him. Meanwhile, Chad had just claimed ownership of the ship when the pursuing guards from the base arrived. Chad and Bullen were able to subdue them and emerge completely fine. No one was injured at all. With the ship cleaned out, Aramis put the guards on one of the boats and sent them back to the base. However, Bullen did not agree with this and shoot Aramis. Chad, now being the captain, had to decide where the ship had to go to find and rescue the kidnapped diplomats. However, Chad has no fucking clue where they are going. And so begins our hero's voyage that would go down in history.
This story seems really familiar. I think I may have read it before. What's it called again?
Oh, this story. This wonderful story is called